I gotta say, this is gonna be one of those years where I pick the teams based on their colors or their mascots or something. I just, in years past, I knew stuff. Now I don't.
I don't think it helps that much to know stuff.
Nope, it doesn't. I can tell you, never won a bracket, ever.
When ESPN does their open to everyone, they often have people who are like, I don't really watch sports.
I mean, I think your strategy is great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Colors?
Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, colors
What's your
or
favorite?
mascots.
Or just
Narrow it
just
down.
feelings. They
I don't
win.
like the name of that college.
I love it.
I like this one better.
Yep.
We're going to do great, I can tell.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna crush it.
A lot of meteorologists like to point out it's hard to predict the future when it comes to this. And people, I remember, I think Ryan posted something about this. Look at your bracket and tell us how hard it is to predict the future. And people are like, it's different. There are no models. No, there are models that simulate if they played 1,000 times what would end up happening. And sometimes it's different. Part of the fun. That did remind me. When do you have to do it by? It's soon, right? They start on.
Listen, you were asking about wrong.
All right.
Ask Goldberg. I'm sure he knows.
Yes, he's taking a nap right now. Okay. High temperatures in the upper 40s along the coastline. We did all right today. Mixture of sun and clouds. We did end up with more cloud cover in the afternoon. We'll do that same kind of pattern again tomorrow, where we start with sun and end up with more clouds later in the day. A couple of snow showers on the ridge lines here northwest side and into the White Mountains, as well as some snow showers into Aroostook County, where it's probably accumulating, I'd imagine, based on the radar there. Tonight we drop down to about freezing. Snow showers continue over western Maine, and tomorrow we start with sun. We end up with more clouds. It's a bit cooler than today, closer to 40 as opposed to 45 degrees like a lot of us saw today. And then a weak system comes through on Wednesday, and we see some periods of light snow into the mountains and some periods of rain showers along the coastline. Now what happens after that is kind of interesting. We get this little closed off low. It's like a little bowling ball low that comes up the coast Wednesday night and into Thursday. Let me show you that on the European model. I think it's a little bit more clear there. There it is right there. So it's not a very big system. It doesn't get to develop that much, but it is just hugging the coastline here. So we could see some periods of light snow overnight Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And I do think it's possible even along the coastline. That being said, that northwest wind is a drying downsloping wind, so better chance of accumulating in the foothills and the mountains as opposed to the immediate coastline there on Thursday. Quiet on Friday, and then another system moves in on Saturday that'll give us, looks like a period of light snow and perhaps changing over to light rain along the coast. So Wednesday night, Thursday, we could see an inch or two of accumulation. We'll refine those locations exactly as we get closer, but I do think the foothills and mountains will do better. But the coast could see at least a coating, if not an inch or so, of snow, which we have not seen much of in a while. Actually, I got to look up when the last time we had an inch of snow in a place like Portland even was. It seems like it's been a long time. Temperature-wise, we're cooling down here. Thursday, Friday, into the weekend, into early next week, we stay in the mid and upper 30s for the most part. And I'll tell you what, guys, Thursday, I think you're going to be like, whoa, okay. Mid-30s and breezy with a period of light snow in the morning. That's like almost like what you would think happens in March sometimes. Yeah. Chilly on Friday. We're still watching Saturday. I'm not 100% sold on it, but I will say the models have converged on a solution where we get some snow, some light snow at least, on Saturday. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. None of this looks like a blockbuster type storm, but again, I think the way we're feeling mentally in a lot of places in Maine, the snow returning will be interesting.
I can see the enthusiasm on your face.
I'm thrilled. Yay!
I don't think you're alone on that. I think there's a very small percentage of people that would be excited about it because a lot of sports can't be saved by just an inch or two of this anyways.
Nope.
It is what it is.
All right, we'll see. Thanks, Keith.